What's up, everybody? Gonna go on a little rant here about something that makes me very mad, and it should make you mad too, especially if you're a Twitch streamer.
Now, I'm really mad.
Twitch does this thing called sponsorships, and they're called like Twitch bounties. And essentially, what happens is a company. We'll use Minecraft. Minecraft will reach out to Twitch and say, we have, this much money to go to, advertising Minecraft because we have an update coming out. Here you go. Push this out to your streamers so more people can, get hyped up about it, right? It gets our product out to more people. Twitch takes their cut. They put the rest of it to streamers. Streamers get a first come, first serve to the sponsorship. And maybe like, I don't know, 1,000, 10,000, I don't know how many, get a chance to, take some of this money and, they stream Minecraft or whatever they have to do, and they get a little bit of money. Everybody gets paid. Minecraft gets their viewership. It's great. Win-win.
It was a scratch.
Well, recently, Twitch has made it very easy to get both partner, well, not very easy, but they've made it easier to get partnered and affiliated on Twitch. And that's who gets access to these sponsorships, which I don't think is a bad thing. To be fair, I don't think that's a bad thing. But it does cause an issue, because now when you only had like maybe, let's say, 1 million people who were getting access to these sponsorships, which, by the way, it wasn't that many. I can almost guarantee you. I'm just making this up from the top of my head. But now you might have 5 million, right? So there's a lot more, and all these things are first come, first serve. So a lot of times now, you just don't get it. You can't even, you never find it. And I'll show you an example right now. So if you look here, this is what my page looks like. And these are sponsorships. And you see that each one is labeled no longer available. That's because it's still open. They're still ongoing. The date isn't gone, but everybody's picked it already. So let's say there was only 100 of them available. All 100 have been taken up. Now, I am a no-lifer, right? All I do is sit on my computer. So I sit there with this tab up and I refresh it all the time, trying to catch one of these. And I've caught a couple. To be fair, I've caught 3 total. Since getting partnered, I've caught 3. Okay? So not very many. But that's actually not true. There were 2 of them that I didn't actually take, so technically 5. But I don't catch any of them. They're always no longer available. And it's because there's just so many more people, I think, that are getting these. So Twitch came up with an idea. And their idea was the creator certification. And what this would do is you would go on there, read the content that they have about sponsorship etiquette. What happens, what you should do, what you need to pay attention to, what happens if you accept it and fail to actually complete it, what happens when this, what happens when that, right? All this information about sponsor, like should you cuss, should you do any, this type of stuff. So just etiquette about sponsorships and what sponsors are looking for. Very useful information. So you read all that, and then you would take a test at the end. And if you passed, you get your certification. Like, yay, you're sponsor safe, right? You understand what to do. Great idea. Great idea for everybody. This is a great idea. And what this would do is weed out a lot of the kind of people who wouldn't know what to do, right? They wouldn't get these sponsors as much. And people who have the certification would get early access to the sponsors. Great idea. This is actually great. This helps the sponsors, the actual, like say Minecraft, to know that their product's getting put to it put in hands that of people who will actually, do it justice, right? They know what to do. They're not going to take the product and then do a bunch of drugs while they play Minecraft, right? Right. It's like they know what to do. They know the etiquette. Great call. Good job, Twitch. Great job. Great idea. So I got the email to take this test. I take the test. I read through, and I'm a slow reader. And they said it would take about 10 minutes, which I was like, well, I'm a slow reader, so it's probably gonna be like 15 minutes, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. It took me about 10 minutes, which was kind of a red flag. So I was like, oh, that's not very much reading then, because I'm not a fast reader, and if it only took me 10 minutes, that's not much to read, and it wasn't. But whatever, sure. I get to the test, and the test is only 9 questions. Some of you might be seeing where I'm going with this. There's some flags on the play, as they might say. I missed one of the questions. Out of 9 questions, I missed 1. And I still passed, right? Yippee, good for me, right? Well, sort of. The fact of the matter is, if I passed it, then probably everyone else passed it. And Twitch spammed this to everybody. I assume, because I got emails, they hit me up on the Twitch page, oh my God, they were everywhere. Just constantly, take the certification. And the fact of the matter is, if it's, what's the point of the certification if everyone passes it? That doesn't weed anybody out, right? Maybe like a couple % of people, that's it. When the problem that we're having is that, everything's just getting taken up, then this doesn't weed anybody out. This doesn't solve the problem. And this is what frustrates me to no end about Twitch. They always have a good idea, and then when they go to apply it, they screw it up. They throw it in the trash. Every single time. And pay attention, because if you can just fix this type of stuff, just don't screw it up. Do the same thing that Twitch is doing and don't screw it up. You're golden. You're golden. So, I mean, oh my God. It's so simple. Okay, sorry, it gets to me. It bugs me so much, because there's no reason that Twitch should be this bad at this. There is no excuse. They're just lazy, I think, or incompetent for no reason. So essentially what's going on is now everybody has the certification. Now, everybody has early access. Do you see the problem? Because if everyone has early access, that's the same as no one does. So, not so good, right? Doesn't really help the streamers. In fact, it just wastes the streamers' time, because now everybody needs to go take that certification. You have to now. Otherwise, you're definitely not gonna get sponsors now. Right? So you have to go take it, so that wastes your time. The sponsors are now getting sold from Twitch the idea that their product is getting put in the hands of people who know what to do with the product, but the test is so easy. So really, anybody could pass it. It's 9 questions, and if you get it wrong, you just take it again. There's nothing, you could just retake it over and over again until you get it right. You could just guess. It's stupid, man. It's stupid. And then Twitch, who appears to always be losing money, always be hurting for money, because, I mean, God forbid, they're always begging for money. Trying to get everybody to sub, and taking more money out of creators' pockets so they can try to make an extra couple dimes constantly. You know, they paid somebody to come up with this idea, to, you know, apply the idea, to write everything out, make the test, send the certifications out, make the coding for it all. So they paid for all that for nothing, right? You may as well have just not done it. Nothing changed. It drives me up the wall that they just can't get a win, man. Like, I love Twitch. I want Twitch to be good. But they just keep letting me down, and at some point it just boils over. That's what's happening right now. It's just boiling over. I apologize. This is really ranty. It bugs me so much. They do this every time. They'll give you one good idea. And so I don't know who's in charge of product over there, but it's like, I don't know if there's just too many cooks in the kitchen. It's kind of what it sounds like. So you have one chef and then a bunch of people who want to be chefs. I don't know. Because like I said, it's like they have one good idea and then that follows up by 3 bad ideas. 3 nothing burgers. Or just straight up bad ideas. And so you're like, yay, oh. Every time, man. Every time. Anyway. Again, let me know what you guys think about this. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe. It does help me out. I might need it, okay? I'm joking. I'm fine. But it does help out the video, and I am trying to grow the YouTube a little bit. So I very much appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to me rant. Let me know what you think about this. What are your thoughts? I think it's a great idea, but they just can't. They misapply it, right? Great idea, great concept, bad application, bad execution. That's the word I'm looking for. Great concept, bad execution. And if I were them, how I would fix it.
I have a plan.
This is for you, Twitch. Or Kick. I mean, either one. Honestly, anybody who wants to take this, okay, just take it, please. I just want it to work. But what I would do is revamp it, tell everybody, give everybody like a month, right? Be like, hey, we have to revamp the certification with, we just have to redo it. Mistakes were made, our bad. We're gonna give you a month, maybe 3 months, I don't know, to retake it. And if you don't retake it, it goes away, right? You lose certification. And then, excuse me, I've been talking a lot. And then put out the information. The information booklet was fine. I think that was fine. There wasn't that much. There's not much to really know about it. But go through the questions, and instead of 9 questions, make it like 30. Make it like, 20 to 30 questions. And make them kind of like questions that are made to weed you out. Okay, and as much as I hate stuff like that, that's what they're there for. If I don't know this content about sponsorship etiquette like the back of my hand, I should fail. And if I fail it, I should have to wait a month before I can retake it. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. I think me missing 1 out of 9 should have failed me. Like if it was 30 questions, it should be very strict. So that only people who are very, very conscious about streaming etiquette and sponsorship etiquette, that's who should get early access. You should have to earn that by just knowing your stuff, right? That's what I would do. But we'll see. I doubt they'll do it, but maybe somebody can get this to Twitch. I don't know. I doubt it. They're not listening to me. I'm just a stupid, furry on the internet. Okay. I get it. But I think I'm right about this. And y'all tell me what you think. If you stream, do you think that I'm right about this? Would you do it differently? I just think the more people who have access to it, the less of a big deal it is, right? the less helpful it is. So, I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I love you. Thanks for letting me rant at you for a little bit. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Much thanks. All right, take care.